Hey y'all, this is Ben with Euro Keys. I'm here making a key for a Honda Odyssey 2011. I have leveled up, man, I'm telling you. I got to this car and I would have usually start pulling apart the door and figuring out how to do it. But I have AutoCode. So I just went on AutoCode and paid $30 and got myself a key that I can cut, and got to sit in my van on this cold day, and now I've got it in here, and I'm gonna program this to the car. Another thing I got to do, because I was a little confused on the key type, is I got to use the Eurokeys.app, which is just able to kind of give me a visualization of what key I needed, and it was super helpful. Also was able to like cross correlate and confirm the key code and what it ought to look like. So let me just show you real quick. I'm gonna select, and it's auto connected to my VIN. At this point, I've done enough Hondas that I used to always do an immobilizer status scan, but at this point I'm not. Turn the ignition on. I'm gonna have it go this way. The ignition is already on, as you can see. This is usually the very longest step for making Honda keys, is just waiting for it to get into the system. 4th blade system, and you hear a little beep and you see that little green key is flashing. That means key is not written. We're gonna click add key, and we're gonna press start. It's gonna get, into the car, so insert, oh, my bad. What am I doing here? This is all keys lost. We don't have a key at all. So this is our brand new key, so all keys lost. Start, and we'll get this car connected. It's gonna enter the system and initialize a key writing process. So immobilize security verification. It says turn the ignition off, turn the ignition on, and it really is very, very simple. I've done these tons and tons of times. This is probably the most common job. Succeeded. I don't have a second key, so I'll say no. And then now it's going to count the amount of keys that we have written. So turn it off. Now it says turn it on. And we're going to watch this mobilizer light. And it's going to stay on. So we're going to do an off and on, and then it'll turn off and turn on. So let's check that immobilizer light. And boom. Turned off. All right, so now I think it's going to count the keys that are written to the system. For yes, the immobilizer light went out. For the Hondas, they usually will erase keys when you do it this way. So turn it back off and on, and now it's counting the keys, and we'll see how many keys you got. All right, registration complete. Turning it off. Press OK. Check if all keys can start the engine. OK. All right. We read that we have one key written to the car. And let's go ahead and start the engine. And we're off to the races. Last thing we want to check right now is our buttons. They are working. Let's see if we can get this one work. Okay, great. And the back door. See if we can do it by unlocking and back door. All right, looks like that doesn't have a power lock, or it's not turned on. Sometimes that's the case. I like to check these things, just make sure I can give the customer the right, information. But I don't see anything about, I don't even see a button to open the back door, which to me indicates that there isn't, in fact, there's like blanks in these spots. So I think that this is not a feature that this car has. So great, I'm gonna give it to the customer. Charging them $225 for this job. Usually charge more, but they're a dealer, so I do repeat work with them, and I'm gonna log it in the app, and thanks for watching.